Welcome to Pocket Woman Lockpicking and Lock Sport. Today I've got some updates for you on the Abus 83 and the 225 Lockwood. Let's start with the Abus 83. Now I was having trouble working out what this was for. Paul Springett did a video for me explaining everything, all the questions I had, all the things I got wrong, explaining what everything was for. So go check out his video 83. It will explain everything. So I'm going to attempt now to put this in. So what he said for me to do, this is meant to go in. It restricts the core from turning too far to the left. So you give it a little tap gently to close up that gap. This gap must be at 10 o'clock when you insert it into the padlock. The little nib at the top gets orientated at the 12 o'clock position. You'll see where it fits, and I've just dropped everything in. That's not the way to do it. Alright, let's do it with the tweezers. Dropped it in. Okay, not as easy as you think it might be. Put it in sideways maybe. Okay, try again. Okay, on his video he did it heaps easier than I am doing it. Okay. Orientate it correctly. I've got it almost in position. Just orientate it. It's not moving. That little nib has to go at the top there. Okay, so it's good to try and line it up before you get it in there, because when you get it in there it's really hard to move it, to rotate it with those teeth on it to get it where you want it to be. Okay. Alright, I think I've got it. Okay, there we go. See it there? Don't know. Should zoom in. And then you drive it home. A little camera work there. Trying to learn how to do the zoom function. Make sure it's seated correctly, which it is. I can go so far. There we go. And then the next thing was about this padlock. I had trouble with the core, with this key sticking. It had a lot of trouble with binding heaps. Now I called it zero bitted. It's not zero bitted, it's just a key blank. It's not even bitted at all. Zero bitted is actually that. you can see it's got some tiny little cuts on it. So what Paul said for me to do was to just file gently to the top of that, and I did that, and the sticking problem was solved. So now we can put this all together. She says all together. What have I got wrong at the back? Is the orientation. Maybe I haven't got that seated down enough. Alright, just hang on a sec. A little bit more force was needed. Yep, there we go, we're in. And just to put this retaining screw in. Knocking you around. Oh, what happened to my light? Okay, and there we have it. A working padlock. Very happy with that. Thank you so much, Noctis Motus, for the padlock and the opportunity to put together my own padlock. And thank you very much to Paul Springett for doing that video explaining everything I didn't understand. And thank you to everyone in the comments who gave me lots of suggestions on what else might be happening, so I can use those suggestions on other padlocks to problem solve. Now the other video that Paul did for me was on the 225. He has exploded the 225 for me. So I was going to explode this one. This was the one I cut off the gate because I couldn't get it picked. Well, I got it picked. I was sitting on the lounge. I'll tell you what, I had to use the strongest tension I've ever had to use. Used all my hand strength to get it, the tension to what I needed to get those wafers, to get that quarter turn. So, Paul, you can have this one for your experiment, mate. You can explode this one. Show us what you wanted to show us in your video 261. Yep, because I was just gonna, I thought you grinded that off and you accessed it through there, and no, this faceplate comes off and you access everything through there. So if you want to know how to do that, check out Paul's video 261. So that is the two updates I wanted to give you. Got one more for you, Paul. Thanks so much for all your help. Now I was at a demolition site the other day and I was able to get this beauty off. Yeah, two Lockwood 570s in situ. I was able to take everything off. From all my learnings, I was able to pull it off. So I was pretty happy with that, scored that. The other thing I wanted to score was something that looked like this. Now the thing is, this was a Lockwood one. I was able to take the face thing off. I couldn't access the screws because I had such a short little screwdriver on me. Just the little one I keep in the car, and I couldn't reach the screws to undo those screws. So I thought I would do the next best thing, which was find that little hole, press that in and pop that off. Take the lock away with me, leave the rest of it there. Nope, couldn't do that. Reason being, I couldn't even get it off. Like, I tried everything. I only had a pointy tool with me, but it was sufficient, And I was pushing, I was probing, I was flexing, I was doing all sorts of stuff that I'd learnt on other videos, and I couldn't get it off. So I came home and I practiced on this one, and I practiced, and I practiced, and I still can't get it off. So Paul, how do you get that off? How do you get that off when you can't get this off? Like, how do you pop that off? Yep. So that's the next question. I've got this tool that just bent, so I used a broken pick, which still couldn't do it, so I don't know what's happening with that. Look at that. Paul Springett, you're a legend, mate. You're a locksmith legend. Thanks very much for your help. Go check out his channel. He makes excellent videos, excellent tutorials, explains things really, really well. Happy New Year, everyone. Hope everyone had a great Christmas, enjoying their time off, enjoying all the Christmas videos. Stay legal. Temptation is everywhere.